Alright, hey guys, for today's video, I'm gonna show you guys some old stuff that I used to draw back in the day. I was actually gonna do like a video where I drew over something that I drew back in the day, but didn't feel like it anymore. So yeah, when I was a kid, there were like, well, still am kinda a kid, but yeah, there are like 3 or 4 major types of drawings I used to do. And that included scenes, made up scenes most times, or just sometimes scenes from movies and cartoons or whatever, or shows. Pictures of those characters and comics. That was comics and characters for comics. That was legit all that I did back then. Wow. So without any further ado, I'm just gonna show you guys a couple of those, and yeah. Now, be warned, I'm warning you guys, like, a lot of these are really, really old and really ugly. Well, to me, but yeah. So, the first one we have here is this Hulk and Punisher picture that I did back in the day. Yeah. Don't really need to do much talking on it, but yeah. One thing I have to say, though, is that I didn't use references back in the day. I just watched the movie or the cartoon or the show or whatever, and then just remembered the picture or the character and tried recreating that. But this was something I had made up using what I remembered of Hulk and what I remembered of Punisher, and I made up the entire scene, all of that stuff. Cause as I said, I used to really love making comics, so comics and characters and stuff like that. So the entire scene thing just really got to me. Yeah, so this was War Machine versus Captain America. They were really ugly. I kid you not. These are some really ugly pieces. This was Nightcrawler versus Catwoman. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, as I said, and this was, look at this. A human body should not be able to do something like this. This looks painful. But yeah. And oh look, KFC. Anyways, these were really horrible, as I said. But when I look back at them, they're kind of funny, so I can live with it. I also did something like this, which is really weird. Because, yeah. I think I did this in 2nd grade. I think, I don't remember right now. Yeah, and I was trying to make like a teenage Superman who's like an average kid. Yeah. And this. Oh wait, there's just, yeah, one more in this category. How long is this video so far? Damn, it's long already. Wow. 3 minutes long? With all the other videos are like 15 or 20. Wow. Anyways. This was like Robin and Batman versus Bane. And back then up to now, I am still horrible at drawing muscular people. Just that back then it was way worse, because we can see right here and here, and this was horrible. There isn't even like a created background for this one. The rest of them, I think some of them had little details of a background or like an idea of a background, but this was just blank. And yeah, the last one in this category was Venom versus Spider-Man. And I'm guessing from the scene is like they're like in a bar or something. Yeah. Also, my understanding of perspective was obviously not real, because like, look at this. Just this right here. This doesn't look too bad at the table right here. Like, because right here of the table and right here look in line with this, so I could say that okay, they go off somewhere in the distance, but no. Also, Spider-Man does not look extremely bad. Yeah, the bartender though in the corner, wow. So yeah, that cuts off the segment of like scenes that I created for myself. The rest, the next segment is like fan art kind of stuff. They're not really fan art though, because it's like they were just me watching TV and then seeing the character and trying to draw them over, or draw over the scene that happened that I liked. So yeah, you have this Perry the Platypus one. Yeah, yeah. This is I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of all of these, all the ones that I've found, this is not all of my pictures, but that's the one that I chose for this video. Out of all of them, this is legit the only one that I can look at and proudly say, yes, I drew this, and I'm not ashamed to ever show anyone I drew that. Also back then, as you've realized you're gonna realize, is that everything that's colored, I didn't have a pen to ink it, so I didn't ink. I literally used a black crayon and outlined everything that I would have wanted in black. So yeah. This was from that movie. Oh crap. Twitches. Yeah, that movie. I remember this scene, but I don't remember everything, so I can't tell if this is perfectly correct. I know it's not anatomically correct because, hello. And right here, I'm like, what the hell is over here? And talk about direction, but let's not bash it. Let's just look at it and kind of laugh. Yeah. And the well, trust me, I remember this entire picture. I doubt it was actually red though. I doubt the actual scene had red in there, but whatever. So, and the next one is from a show that once was a thing on TV. Shake It Up. Yeah, that used to be a thing, and like I used to like watching it, but I think I just like saw this part in the opening, like after they said shake it up, and then like they had that scene and then they cut into the actual episode. I think I just liked that and I just drew it over. Yeah, this is obviously not correct, and the clothing, I think the clothing is the only thing that's close to being correct. So yeah. Oh yes, this was from Ant Farm. Yeah. If you remember the characters from it, you can kinda guess who they are. I'm not gonna say, because if I say it, I feel like I'm offending every celebrity that I drew on this page. So yeah. And this one, I vividly remember drawing this one, because I remember this scene. This was, I don't remember what episode it was, but it was from it was from Wizards of Waverly Place, and like that was the episode when I think that was Professor Cromwell or Fulcrum or something like that. It's wand. They took it out and whatever. I think at that time he was even a teacher, and like I don't remember completely, but I remember drawing this picture, and that Alex got stuck in this mirror, I think, or something like that. Yeah. And then we have this. Good Luck Charlie. Yeah, that used to be a thing. Is that even still a show now, or did they stop that? I don't even know. Also, I feel bad for whatever disease she has right here. Like, what is going on for her face? Darn. But yeah, I used to actually really like looking back at these. And what's the funniest part about it now is that back then I thought these were really good. And like, looking at them now, I'm like, what was I seeing? What happened to my vision? And this was supposed to be Selena Gomez. I don't remember what it was though. I think there was some other influence on this, but I can't tell you at all. Yeah, that's all I remember right now. Ugh. And this, I can't believe I thought this looked good. This was supposed to be Debbie Ryan. I don't remember. Oh yeah, that girl from Jessie. Yes, her. This was supposed to be her. Oh boy, these are horrible. But thank God we're out of that stage. The rest of these now, this is where they kind of start looking somewhat semi-decent-ish. Because they weren't supposed to be other people's characters. They were my characters for stories that I was trying to create at the time. Of course, some of the time periods that you're seeing these from now aren't exactly in order. So some are probably from like 6 years ago, while others are 4 or way more or whatever. So yeah. This, I know I did this one in 7th grade, because the back of this is waste paper, and I know back in that time period this was like the thing. This was the paper. If you want to draw anything, this was what you used, because it was free. You could literally go to the vice principal's office and collect waste paper to do anything you wanted on. So yeah. I think this was supposed to be a rivaled guild because back then at this time period I was so into Fairy Tail, and then every story I created was similar to Fairy Tail. They had the same guild thing, structures, and other guilds. Yeah, I think this was supposed to be like a rival guild, but they were all females and all had like animal-based magic powers. So the one at the top and their last names actually reflected what that was. If you want, you can pause it and try to see what it is. I'm not gonna go through that. And then there was this. I don't remember what it. I think this means what this is, and this means what this is, but I'm clueless. Because I know any Japanese writing on this was pretty much like Google. Just Googled it and I found it and just wrote it down. So yeah, this was like the cover for a story that of course did not happen, because I made a lot of covers more than the story itself. But yeah, this was, I don't remember what exactly they did. I think they were like heroes all together in one group. For some reason, I don't know why I have that many people in a group, but whatever. Yeah. Also, I just wanted to point out like how anime-esque this girl looks right here. Like the eyes, and this looks ugly, but the eyes are there. This is legit the best looking thing on the entire page. I'm not even referring to the blade because the blade looks so bent, but this is legit the best looking thing. This is the best looking male character though. Like you can see that it's supposed to be a guy, and like there's shadows, which no one else has shadows. So yeah. And the last two are from the same exact story. What is wrong with me on redundancy? So yeah, the last two, as in last two papers, this is one paper, are for the same story. Stop with the redundancy. Yeah, the story's name was Nebula 5 because they were like heroes from all over the galaxy, but then you can't call it Galactic Warriors or anything with galaxy in there because that kind is already taken. So I had to work with the next best thing, which would have been Nebula. So yeah, and it was just the 5 characters. I don't remember their names at all, but he had lightning, she had some star-based powers, he had fire, he could transform into other people and things, and she was just a ghost. That's just plain off a ghost. And then I just remember, as I said, I just made a lot of covers, so I kind of went around and tried out different stuff as cover ideas. So yeah, this is not that bad, probably because I can't see their faces to see how badly I've messed up on them. But yeah. And the last one for this video is right here. Okay, so glue. Okay, no, that's not glue, that's tape. Wow. Ugh. Why did I tape it? Wow. That's a lot of work. Alright, cool. I'm not gonna put this down on my board because obviously it's gonna take forever to take off. Ha. Only Amigos fan recognize that. Anyways, this was, I'm not gonna lie to you, this was actually really horrible. Like, what is going on for his face though? The eyes look pretty decent though, like if you can see that, his eyes look pretty decent, but like everything else was really horrible. But I know what time period I drew this in, when I was just getting into like comic books and stuff like that. So like, you know, I'd follow the comic book-esque styles of drawing some stuff. That's where I can see in this one. And I actually like the composition of this. Their faces don't look as beaten up. This face actually looks pretty cartoony and I can work with that. Her face looked exactly like I wanted it to. Question mark. Question mark. She doesn't look too bad. So yeah. This side though, let's not even get into that. Alright, so yeah. That's all for today's video. Hope you guys actually liked it and realized that we don't all shoot out with talent. We kind of start with something and then it progresses into what we have now. And just to ensure that you guys know that for any new person who might be coming on to my channel and think that, okay, let's just unsubscribe from now because his drawings look like crap, I'm gonna see if I can find something that could persuade you into thinking otherwise. Hold on. Alright, so yeah, I found the closest drawing that was nearest to me. Nearest to me. Wow. I'm obviously gonna fail on redundancy. And yeah, that'll be this. So for all you guys who probably are new to my channel, I don't do stuff like this because, you know, stuff like this on my channel would take a whole lot of time lapse, trust me. But yeah, hope you guys liked today's video. Like and subscribe for more content, and yeah, later guys.